Welcome, Soul Visionaries. I am your host, Sherrod Cohen. And today I got the homie, Will B. What it do?
You, man, what's popping with you, baby?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yes,
You
sir.
all are now entering into the Soul Vision Powercast, a place where we keep it unfiltered and raw. We'll talk about anything from porn to politics. We even talk about things you might have heard or saw. Today we're going to be talking about beautiful lies and ugly truths. So I would like for you, if you come in and you view the video, you like it, hit the like button. When you like it, I would love for you to subscribe. And once you subscribe, let's go ahead and share that content so we can grow the nation. So let's kick it. All right, today, bruh, we're gonna talk about beautiful lies and ugly truths. You know, this is the society that we're in now.
Okay.
You know, pandering and appeasements.
Pandering and appeasement.
Yeah.
Okay, what's pandering? I know I see mud jumpers on the corner talking about, can you help? Can you help? Can you help? Is that pandering? Or are we talking about
I think that's is that panhandling?
panhandling? Okay,
You know,
okay. What?
I think it's just pandering, man, is when you just basically try to butter folks up, man. But
Okay.
but it's not to their advantage that you do these
Gotcha.
things for them. So
Okay.
basically, you're pandering to them so that you can get something out of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening in our day and time. You know, and a lot of people are freaked out because I believe that men are finally telling their truth.
Mm-hmm.
We're speaking because for so long, men would take all the backlash that we get on the internet, you know, we would say nothing.
Right.
Then, brothers, you familiar with the manosphere?
Say again.
The manosphere?
Manosphere? No, not at all.
Okay, well, that's where Kevin Samuels was really big
Oh,
at,
okay.
in the manosphere.
Gotcha.
And so, brothers started basically saying what we normally talk about amongst one another.
Right.
We start being vocal over the internet.
Okay.
And it's triggered a lot of women.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so now you know of Kevin Samuels, obviously.
Yeah, I've checked out some of his content. The brother was raw, unfiltered,
And raw.
and some of the women had a lot of issues with how he came across with his vernacular.
Yeah, his tone.
Yeah,
his tone,
yeah.
but his messaging. It was good messaging, but for the most part, I believe that his heart was in the right place.
Yeah, I believe that too.
It's like talking to your child, right?
Yeah.
You know, when you yell at your child, you don't start out yelling at your child.
Mm-hmm.
You try to talk to them several times. Hey,
Yeah.
don't do this. Don't do, yo, bro. Don't, yeah, motherfucker, would you stop? You know, after a while, man, you just
Right. You just like, okay, you just not listening to me, so I got to talk to you this way.
Yeah.
In order for you to understand where I'm coming from. I get it. I know what you're talking
You
about.
want to act stupid, I got to treat you stupid.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, absolutely.
So, and a lot of women were triggered by him, and it's like, you got to realize this is this man's opinions based on the surveys he done with his people.
Right.
He had 1.4 million people subscribe to him. So I'm quite sure he might have had a comprehensive survey on what those type of men in his arena or his circle deal with.
Right.
And I never understood why would a woman be upset with with what he said or that they preferred. It's more men than just the Kevin Samuels of the world.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
And not all men are in that, what do you call it, the 1%, what is it, the 1% or 10% hierarchy? Some of us not even in that realm, so we can't even relate. We can assume because we eventually want to get there, but if we're not in that 6-figure, 7-figure realm, how are we to relate? So these women that's getting upset and in their feelings are probably ones that haven't been there, haven't had that type of relationship anyway.
And that's what I'm saying. See, when he would tell somebody, "Oh, you're gonna die alone,"
Okay.
or you'll never get a man, this and the other. What he's saying is, you got to realize when you want a man over 6 feet, right? 14. It's only like 15% of all men in the United States, 12% worldwide. That's over 6 feet.
Right.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Now, if you want to say 6'2" and above in the United States, 3.9% of men in the United States is over 6'2".
Okay.
Okay, so now you just dwindled yourself down
Right.
by height.
Yeah.
Okay, now when you say now he needs to make over $100,000, you just done cut that in half.
Yes, you did.
Now you got to look at all the 6'2" dudes that's gay and don't like women. So you just knocked off a little bit
There
more.
you go.
So now you have all these women. You have this amount of women running after this amount of men.
Yeah.
And so now what you're trying to say is no man that's under 6 feet, under 6 figures, no 6 packs, not fit, they're not worthy enough for us. So the middle ground is like this big, full of good dudes.
Yeah.
But they don't want the good dudes.
Right.
They don't want the good dudes. They want the high. See, Kevin Samuels called them high value men.
That's the term I was looking for.
Well,
high value. Okay.
You know, but I disagree with him when you say high value. High value, yeah, money wise, right? So, but I looked at them as highly desired men.
Yes.
Because high value to me is not just what you have in your pocket, it's but what you got in your heart and your mind.
There you
it's
go.
your spirituality. So what I was trying to convey to some women is that, okay, just say you step in, you make more money than this man, right? Okay, so does that mean he's not worthy enough of your time? Because a lot of times I've run across women that make a whole bunch of money, but I wouldn't wish my worst enemy on them. Or I wouldn't wish them on my worst enemy.
Yeah, because sometimes the women that have the money, they have an attitude that come with it, as like they are above a certain individual because they're doing it so independently. But the reason they are probably a lot of them are alone is because they headstrong and they don't even know how to just sort of fall back and have that femininity and do the things that make them a woman because they so busy doing it independently. You feel me? So it that narrows it down a little more because now a high value person, as Kevin Samuel would say, he's not going to want to deal with all of that energy that you're bringing because you're an independent woman. Where's the femininity at? Where can we balance that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And as you said, they're so busy loving the independent title when it should actually be interdependent.
Yes.
That means that's a teamwork. That means we work as a team. We're separate in what we do and how we go about our day. But when we come back as a team.
Right.
And whenever I hear women complaining about, see, for me in a relationship, there's only 2 percentages that matter to me in a relationship.
Okay,
and it ain't 50-50.
Oh, no.
It's either 0% or 100%.
100 across the board, man.
And if it's 0%, that means we don't have a relationship.
No doubt.
So when it's 100%, that means we come through, we put everything we have in together because we're going to roll together, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, that don't mean that we put in equal money. Nothing like that. My 100% in my mind is 100% effort.
Yeah.
100% love. All of that. Just give us all. I mean, hell, because I believe when you marry, hey, you have your bank account because you need some fuck off money.
Yep.
And I need some fuck off money because I like my electronics. And I don't want to say, honey, I need to go buy a camera. Well, why? No, if I save that money up and it's not affecting the household,
there you go.
I'm going to buy me another damn camera.
There you go.
Just like when she want to buy that purse,
or them shoes or that jewelry.
Baby, have at it. Baby, have at it.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I'm relatable.
Now, what I was saying about beautiful lies and ugly truths, and the funny thing is, I was talking to one of my fellas, and I was like, you know what? When you say beautiful lies, Derek Jackson represents that beautiful lie. He told that beautiful lie. And I don't have anything against Derek Jackson. I'm glad he's making a resurgence because he's proven to me what I've been always saying. All you got to do is tell them what they want to hear. They'll jump back on your bandwagon.
Yes, sir.
Kevin Samuels represents the ugly truth.
Yeah.
It's like it's a hard pill to swallow.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're mature enough to understand what he's saying, then you can get the message out of it.
Yeah.
So that's why I always tell people, listen here, before you get mad and insinuate that somebody's saying something, you got to remember it's your perception, their intention.
Yep.
So that's a lot of times we get that misunderstanding.
Yeah.
So now if you come to me like a grown person and say, hey, what did you mean by that?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to come back at you like a grown person because, see, when 2 grown people are speaking, that's called a conversation.
Yes, sir.
And
if somebody rubbed you the wrong way, it's nothing to say, hey, what you just said, man, I didn't quite understand, or it rubbed me the wrong way. Is this what you meant? That's how the conversation begins. And some people can't do that.
And we can resolve a lot of issues just with some words.
Yeah.
I try to tell the little homies, say, oh, bro, instead of trying to tough it out, talk it out.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because see, when you talk it out, you heard you have those conversations, because that's the hardest thing in the world to do is push that ego aside because I want to blow your mouth out, or I'm going to get mine blown out because we going to get the thumping because we got to prove to these people out here we tough.
Yeah.
No. The toughest thing in the world to do is push your ego to the side, sit down eye to eye with that man across the table, and iron that issue out.
Or just walk away.
Until
you come back.
Agree to disagree for right now.
And just walk away. Sometimes that's the toughest thing right there. That man.
So, but what I'm saying, Derek Jackson, Beautiful Lie, your boy, Kevin Samuels, The Ugly Truth.
Yeah.
So women love what he says because he tells them everything that they want to hear. He actually appeases them. He panders and profits for the kitty, right? And he was getting both. He getting their money and their kitty, right?
Yes, sir.
And I'm not mad at him. I ain't even hating on him, bro. Do you get that book? You got your wife sitting up there with a bonnet, agreeing with everything you're saying.
Right.
Do you, bro? But then Kevin Samuels sits up here and tell you, look, these men that I talk to.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to tell this man that they're not telling him this, and he's telling you, no, this is, I've asked, this is what they're saying.
Right.
They don't want a woman. Now, see, for me, I don't mind a chunky chick.
Oh.
A fluffy females, weighted woman. I don't mind.
Yes.
Round faced women.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? But neither am I high value.
Right.
But guess what? A lot of men do like that.
Yes.
But see, then you got to realize when those certain men get into a certain social circle, everybody else woman looks a certain way.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, when I pull my car out, I don't want to come with a hoopty.
Yes.
That's what they're thinking.
Yeah.
I don't want to be able to. I got to get that brand new Ferrari, that Lambo, or that exotic Bugatti boy.
What is that peer pressure? That's peer pressure. It's the same shit we
all
went
it
through
is.
in high school,
That's
junior
all it
high.
is.
It's the same shit when you get paid and get this money. You start looking at peer pressure. What is the basketball player doing? He's part of my circle now. What is this person doing? Oh man, he got the new Rolls Royce. Well, I guess I got to go get this Bentley. Or I got
Even though I can't afford it.
Yeah, I got to go get this Benz. It's not a competition, man. Let that man do what he do. You do what you do. Be your original, but. A lot of people can't do that when they're in that society.
And I've told women, several women, every woman has a man that's around them at this time that that will treat you like a straight up queen. Give you everything you want.
Yep.
But you don't like his ass.
Don't like him.
He's not 6 feet. He don't have 6 digits, or he may not have a 6-pack.
Yep. And I've heard the conversations like, girl, he be taking me. He's so nice and so sweet, but. The big butt comes in, but girl, he don't make no money. He be struggling and this and that, but he doing what he needs to do to make you smile. He's out there hustling, getting on his game just to do what he needs to do because he has that ingenuity, that inside that say, you know what? I'm better than my situation. Let me do what's best because I got a good one on.
You just worded that the way that I wanted to say. That's what I've been trying to say. I'm better than my situation. All right.
And let me do the best that I can with what I have to make myself happy and please the woman that's loving on me right now. But some women don't want that. They say they do, but when it comes down to it, did you see? Okay, I'm gonna change gears real quick. Did you see the TikTok video? She say we got divorced because he did everything I loved, everything, but he didn't make enough money. That was man, it just lit up TikTok, IG. They've been talking about it. It's similar to, and she divorced and they was married for like 10 years.
That was that show.
No, this wasn't the show.
This
was a young lady on. She was just saying, it might have been on the show, but I think they showed the clip.
Because it was like, because I remember Huntsville, Love in Huntsville. She was talking to another woman.
Yeah, talking to another woman.
And she left her first husband and got another.
Yeah,
that's a show.
Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know. I was like, what? She was like, and he was a great father. He loved me, gave me everything I needed.
And it wasn't his son. He took him in.
Yeah. But he just didn't make enough money. I felt like I needed more. I needed this type of money. Yeah. My mouth dropped. I say, wow.
And he died.
Yeah, and then he died. Yeah, and it's like, so like really, it's like, but you had everything. No, I just didn't have the money. I was like, that's crazy to me.
You know what she didn't have? Maturity.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
That's the only thing she didn't have, because she had the world right in front of her.
Right in front of
and
her.
what a lot of women do not understand is that, okay, yeah, you went out there, you bust your ass, you got your degrees, you got your money. That's fine. This man over here, he did what he loved, his passion. He worked with his hands. He did whatever. But then when it comes to you, a dude to kill a brick for a woman that he loved, you know, he'll go down. He'll be a warrior for you. But a lot of times, maybe it's, you know what, if I take a little bit of the pressure away from him, he can do the things that he want to do in life. Because a lot of times, men take jobs because we need a job. Because that's the first thing they tell you.
Yep.
Hey, you know, if you're a man, you got to make money. You got to bring in money. Okay, so my thing ain't working right now. I don't really want to go and work in a plant, but that's a check every week, and I can provide.
There you go.
And see, they hang our manhood on our wallet size and the way we provide. So in order for me to be thought of as a man to society, I got to go just take whatever. It's like sometimes I got to do what I have to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And then if you got a woman that understands that situation, like, look, babe, I'm in this plant right now, but guess what? I got dreams of doing X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And then if she really on your team, she'll be like, hold on, wait. You want to do what? I got somebody that can help us do, and we can grow together.
There you go.
But see, women don't want to plant a seed, pour the water on it, and watch the tree grow. They want to climb the tree already.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I said beautiful lie, ugly truth, because you got Derek Jackson saying everything that ever happened in your life is a man's fault. But then Kevin Samuel says, no, you done chose fucked up. You don't.
Have you looked at yourself? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, wait a minute, what you mean did I look at myself? Yeah, did you look at yourself? Have you looked at yourself to why this relationship is not going the way that you wanted to go? What are you bringing to the table? I love when he says, so what are you bringing to the table? I bring my culture, I bring my loving, like really that baby.
And nurturing.
Yeah, but what that got to do with anything? Are you bringing him peace? Are you bringing him solitude? Are you bringing him ideas of grandeur? Because when you hear his idea, are you saying, well, you know what, that's something that can happen, baby?
Can he wake up in the middle of the morning and say, baby, I got an idea, can you listen to me? Because I've had a situation where, hey, look, I got a, and it's like, you know what?
That look was priceless, though.
You know what? Fuck it, I'll keep it to myself. I'll go to the bar and talk to another woman about it. Fuck it. you know what I'm saying? But here's my thing, and tell me if I'm wrong in my thinking. Instead of asking a woman what she brings to the table, because we know women that can bring the whole damn house.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
My question is, instead of asking her what do you bring to the table, what do you bring to the table that you're willing to share?
Yeah.
Because a lot of them don't want to share their shit.
No.
It's like, what's yours is mine, what's mine is mine.
Yeah.
You know, and so if she's not willing to share, like what you eat don't help me shit. So if you're not, you know what I'm saying? So if you're not willing to bring me a plate too to eat, then I'm just sitting here watch you eat.
Yeah.
And men and women need to get to that point where conversations have to be open. They have to be honest. They have to just, some shit you're not going to like what another person says.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when a woman says, why should I settle? Because he's settling for you too. There's some things you lack that he wants.
It's a compromise. You compromise on the relationship because there's some things that really pisses you off about the woman that you're with and vice versa. But you go, you know what? I can get past that. Some people can and some people can't. Mm-hmm. I'm one of those people. I've been married for a long time. So you start seeing these little quirks and things that you did not realize before and you go, well, damn, I never noticed that one before. And you go, well, you know what? I can handle that. Let me talk to her and figure out why she does this or whatever, and then we can figure out how to make that better or do, but that's that compromise in that.
Or is it just something you just gotta look over and be like, that's just her.
That's just her, you know what I mean?
And it's like, and then I also hear when I hear women say, he wanna go 50-50. If that makes your household work, every household is ran differently.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this woman, my son was showing me a TikTok video. Woman going in, he want to go 50-50, but then he wants sex. he want somebody to cook. He wants somebody to clean. First of all, y'all ladies keep talking about 50-50 as if it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, because if you paying all 100% of your bills now and you move in with a dude or he moves in with you and he cuts your shit in half, then if you're paying $3,400 a month in rent and he comes in and pays $1,700, you got $1,700 in your pocket.
There you go.
You ungrateful ass.
Right.
But anyway,
right.
But when a woman start throwing sex into the equation, what the fuck are you talking about? That's fair exchange.
Yeah, that's fair exchange.
Now,
Yeah,
if you're
sure.
not attracted to him, why are you married to him? If you didn't want to fuck him, why are you with him?
There you go.
That's
But a lot of times they get with the cat that's making that money, and do it because they know they got deep pockets. So well, shit, I'll go ahead and give them a little taste, and I'll go ahead and milk this thing. But then when we get wind of you milking, and we just say, you know what, we ain't fucking with you no more. Now it's an issue. Oh my God, I can't believe. And then it's.
Or I put it this way. If you're not willing to fulfill his sexual needs on a regular basis because you knew this how he was, because in order to get to that place, you probably was doing it as often as he liked.
Mm-hmm.
So now you done cut back and curved. Now it's like, okay, I don't want to have sex. Well, then this man should get what we call weekend passes. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna give him some
somebody got to
let him go get
yeah.
something out there because he gonna keep the bills paid.
Yeah, he gonna do what he needs to do.
So. But like I said, like with Kevin Samuels, he was the ugly truth. He told these women, you know, a lot of time, y'all women, y'all done gave the best of you to the bums anyway.
Absolutely.
So now I got to sit back and take you with. I don't mind you having kids.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't the part.
Okay.
But you bring in your badass kids.
Mm-hmm.
Your undisciplined badass kids. Then you bring in your bad attitude.
Yeah, come on.
And then you're going to turn around and say, I don't want to pay for nothing.
Mm-hmm. And then I don't want to have sex no more.
Hold on. But the one chick says she don't even want to cook or clean.
Oh, okay. So we took that's almost 7 things that you done took away from the equation of this whole situation.
But a man's supposed to want to get married to that.
And the man supposed to provide for that. A man supposed to go out his way and do everything for all them things. You said name 7 things that you said you wouldn't do, and we supposed to accept that.
And those are like 7 main things.
Yeah, come on. The average woman, I know how to cook and clean. I've done it myself, so
right.
It ain't like I beg you to do it. It's just something we sort of compromise on. If I'm taking care of the household and doing what I do, the least you can do is make sure that dinner's ready or cooking breakfast or whatever the case may be. We do it together. Because my wife has never taken out the garbage. My wife has never cut the grass. My wife has never shoveled snow. So those are the things that I do. And in return, she do little things for me. She makes sure that I get my breakfast together. Or sometimes we cook dinner. She cook dinner for me. Those are just compromises. Again, compromise comes up in the conversation.
Bro, these women don't know what compromise is, though. That's why they're so upset with Kevin Samuels. Because, like he said, you're coming to the table with all of this baggage, but you're offering nothing.
What? Yeah. What?
You just want to give me some used pussy and bad kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the point is, most men don't mind you having children as long as they're disciplined, right?
Or I can discipline them.
And see,
a lot of times they don't even want the man. That's a whole nother podcast. But a lot of times they don't even want the man to even chastise the child because.
But you want me to take care of him though.
You want me to put clothes on his back, feed his belly, have a roof over his head, but I can't say nothing to him.
That's my son.
You tripping?
That's my son. Cause that's another.
I tell anybody, any kid that come to my house, if you don't like them getting whooped, they cannot come in my house because I'm a chastise and I'm gonna tap that ass if they get out of pocket.
Cause I'm gonna love on your child like it's mine.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna chastise him like that mine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And 9 times out of 10. I ain't gotta whip kids.
Exactly.
Because, man, I'm a straight clown with kids anyway, so we gonna act a fool. We got remote control cars up in this joint. We got and I get down on their level.
Exactly.
You know, and kick it with them. And then I like to understand children. I love children. I think they are the most precious thing this world could ever provide us.
They're sponges, man. That's how they learn. They look and exude and they check out what it is that you do to figure out what it is that they need to do. So if you're a good dad, a good mom, a good parent, a good anything, they're going to look at that and mimic that. But if you're a bad person and don't even know you're bad, but you're doing crazy shit, got guys running in and out the house.
Hold on. What about the songs?
And the music that you listen to, that makes a difference. One guy said that, I was watching something, he said, women, how did he put it? He said, you wonder why your children are so bad. Think about it. They see everything that you're doing. You have Charlie, Mike, Antoine come through every other month. You got a different man running in and out the house at 2, 3 in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, 12:30 at night. And Antoine, little TT sees this, and he wonder, okay, well, that's what mama do. So maybe You know, that's something. I mean, you know, it's like, and it resonates with a child. So, and they grow up and treat women a certain way because they look at how mom was being treated by the guys that was just walking through. So they, you know.
So like I said, the beautiful lie was Derek Jackson telling y'all not at fault or anything.
Yeah.
The ugly truth is everybody's to be held accountable for their actions.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and we need to be held accountable for our actions because, like you said, as a young boy, because, you know, I often wonder, all these women that get out here and dog men, hate men, and this and that and the other, they got sons. How do their sons look at them?
Exactly.
You know, because if you hate daddy, you got to hate a part of me too.
Exactly. And don't let you look like them.
Oh, my God. Have the mannerisms. Because a lot of times, a son may not be around that dude, but he'll still move like Pops move.
Yes, sir.
And so does she look at him with some type of resentment and hatred and things of that nature, because we all know that a lot of these dudes that ain't shit in life don't have fathers or male models that they should be modeling themselves after in their lives. Now, I'm not saying just because you had a father, you're going to be much better. It's the type of father you may have had.
Right.
So, but in saying, when you look at all the statistics and show that all criminals, dropouts, all things bad, suicide, they don't have dads.
Yeah.
A high percentage of them. High percentages of them do not have fathers.
Right.
So why would you want to take that chance and have your son becoming one of those statistics? And see, those are the things that Kevin Samuels was trying to relate to these women. Right. It's like, look, you at an age now where, hey, men not gonna want to deal with that, because if I'm looking at you and you got an attitude, I can imagine what your kids are like.
Thank you.
So that's the ugly truth.
Yeah.
You know,
no
and
doubt.
So many women were triggered. Man, I had a conversation, you know, with a few women, and they're just like, he just made me so mad. Why?
Right.
I mean, I said, because look, if that's the case, I should be mad at every woman that says a man under 6 feet can't fight. You know, I don't feel like I'm safe with a man under 6 feet. Do you know how many 6 foot dudes are knocked out on a regular basis?
On a regular.
You know, it's just, and then so, you know, and I say, let me case in point. Under 6 feet, Mike Tyson, Bruce Lee, you know what I'm saying, Conor McGregor, all these fighters under 6 feet. But you knock me because I'm not. But then now when I come back and tell you something about you, now you're triggered.
Yeah.
That's what we have. That's what we have to get to the point. We have to get to a point where we're able to talk about the truth and not feel slighted or bad or, oh man, I'm about to lose a friend or anything like that over the truth. Conversation is
key. That's where the communication comes back into play.
Mature people have conversations. Immature people talk. Yeah.
Or don't talk, for that matter.
Well, when I say talk, when I break those down, see, talking is just two people going back and forth trying to prove who's right or wrong. Okay. Communicating is when two people talk with one another, listening to resolve the issue, not caring who's right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
So that's my thing about that. So, ugly, beautiful lie, Derek Jackson, Obama. Because I know people are like, oh, nah, but and I'm gonna tell you how this ties in.
Okay, tie it in for me.
Kevin Samuels and Trump. So we already know the beautiful lie, ugly truth with Kevin Samuels and your boy Derek Jackson.
Okay.
Boom. Beautiful lie with Obama and Trump. They're both the same thing. They do the same thing. They both killed people. They both go to war. They both ran this government. Right. Trump just did it overtly. Obama just did it covertly. But in order for you to be the president of this place, you got to have some blood on your hands.
Yeah.
So Donald Trump just did out in the open what all the rest of them did undercover.
Yes,
so he's the ugly truth of what our government is.
Yes, sir.
Obama was the beautiful lie. He had us singing Kumbaya in our head, but feeling like shit because the Kumbaya really ain't what's happening. So that's what I said. Beautiful lies. Our society love them. We love that good story, that good storyline, that happily ever after bullshit.
That's why they have fluff pieces on the news. A lot of people don't know this. They give you all that bad shit through the news station, and then they give you a fluff piece at the end. Oh my God, did you see the cat get saved? Or oh my God, there was a child who was in the thing, and we pulled him out and saved him. Yay! That's that fluff piece to get you out of that. to go, oh wow, they told a great story. Forgot about all the bullshit that they just gave you.
The economy is crashing, and we're about to have a housing crash. You know, it's like just we have a storm that's coming through. It's going to knock out all of Detroit, and we're going to be without power for 4 months. But yeah, we saved that cat.
Dog that was in the sewer. We got him out, and it's like, oh.
And we use Dawn dishwashing liquid to clean them off.
It's like, what the hell, man? Did y'all not just hear the other stuff that was going on before that? It's like, come on.
So that's what I'm saying. We have to grow up as adults, because how can we tell our children what to do, what not to do, if we ourselves are not willing to hear what's necessary for us to improve ourselves?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I totally agree with you on that, man. Totally agree with you on that.
So, you know, in saying that, I mean, I think we did a good job of, you know, deciphering what a beautiful lie. You know, that's the pandering and appeasing and stuff like that. And I think I had on the board, see, beta males. I was talking about beta males because beta males love to pander and appease.
Okay.
So beta males, they feel overly obligated to pander to women, attempting to appease them by claiming to empower them through the use of gaslighting or ass kissing. Okay. That's just my definition.
That's your definition.
That's my definition.
Okay. To pander, gratify, or indulge an immoral or distasteful desire, need, or habit, or a person with such desire. Pander.
Yeah. And then when you pander, you generally do it for your benefit, not their benefit. So for all those men out there that said they want to empower women, you can't empower women by trying to pander to them. You have to empower them by telling them to embrace the role they played in the demise of their relationships. Yeah. It may not be 100% your fault, but some of it is. Embrace it, correct it, and then let's be realistic about the type of man that may want you.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if you ain't got him now.
Before we wrap up,
okay.
Have you ever noticed that a rich man would date down, but a rich woman typically doesn't, or a person who has a little? Because I've noticed that when a guy has the millions or the six figures, they'll go date somebody at Taco Bell, Wendy's, or whatever the case. Not nothing against those places, but
they're not in the same social circle.
Yeah, and it's like,
But now, if you hold that thought, every story that you little girls grow up on, Prince Charming.
Yeah.
You know, you look at all of those, it's always the prince coming to save.
I was just getting to that.
Okay.
You was there.
Okay.
We was on the same page.
Because ain't never been no queen that came down and just
right. And,
my royals, peasants, come get some of this right here.
And typically the woman with the money always dates up. You know. They ain't coming back down in the neighborhood going, oh man, little Johnny grew up to be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Or she may just let him hit, but she ain't gonna keep him around. You know.
You go.
So and this is another thing, and I know. I remember, man. And when I was younger.
Okay.
You know, talking to a young lady. Now, dude had bread. Just his shrimp was breaded.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? He had cabbage,
yeah.
fetty, dead presidents, cheese. He had all of that, right? But the thing was, him working all those hours
drove her nuts because he wasn't available.
He wasn't available.
I already know that story,
so
bro.
So it was like, ring.
He does too much. He's always busy. He's always on the go. Yeah, he makes good money, but he's never home. I need somebody to come fill this cat up. Like, really? But you got that good dude. Remember, you was telling me you can't mess with me because he's such a good dude. Now you want me to come slap the skin?
Ring.
It's goofy to me, man. But
and then you wake up, you're like, hello.
Yeah.
You want me to come through? All right. You pull up, you know.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, y'all both happy. You go home. She got her money because you. Like she told me, hey, I'm not gonna leave him for you.
No, not at all.
But right now, you know, she eventually broke the joint off or whatever. But you know, it was like, hey, I had to do what I had to do. You know, I was full service then.
That's funny, man. That is hilarious.
All
bro.
right, man. So visionaries out there, man. I'd
Yeah.
like to thank you all for coming in and stopping by, watching me and my man Will clown like we normally do when we get together and whatnot. But hey, you know what? If you liked it, hit the like button. If you hit the like button, subscribe if you're not a soul visionary. And if you did both of those things, just go ahead and share the content so we can grow this community and make it even larger. And be safe out there.
Also, leave comments.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we will
Yeah,
get
yeah.
back with you on those comments. Trust and believe.
You know, whether it be with the two soul brothers doing great things, or with Soul Vision Podcast, or hey, even if you check into the Soul Emporium Radio.
Yeah.
Hey man, make comments. We love comments
Yeah.
because we answer them back, man, and we kick it.
Yes.
Peace out.
Peace.